Sources to everything I'm about to show you are listed in the video description below, so you can verify every finding for yourself. Have you ever felt like you were only getting half the story when it comes to Iraq's economy, the Iraqi dinar, or even JP Morgan's role in the region? Well, buckle up, because what I'm about to show you ties together quantum computing, Wall Street's most powerful bank, and Iraq's rapidly unfolding financial revolution. This isn't about hype. It's about following the quiet footprints of trillion-dollar players shaping the digital future of money. I'm Amira Blake, and today we're breaking down what JP Morgan is really doing in Iraq and why it matters more than most investors realize. Let's start with what most people already know. JP Morgan has been involved in Iraq's financial system since 2003. But in 2023, they doubled down. After a meeting between JP Morgan's development finance chair and Iraq's central bank governor, the two sides struck a deal to enable cross-border payments, including transactions from Iraqi banks to China. That's a major move. It opens the door for digitized trade finance and deeper foreign relationships. But that was just the beginning. Fast forward to 2025, and the Central Bank of Iraq has officially launched inter-wallet money transfers. That means citizens can now send money between e-wallets, even across providers, or directly to merchant wallets. That's huge for financial inclusion, digital commerce, and cutting out corruption. Iraq went from 20% financial inclusion to 40% in just 2 years, and they're not stopping. So where does JP Morgan fit into this new puzzle? Let me tell you about Kinexys. In September 2025, Qatar National Bank adopted JP Morgan's Kinexys blockchain payments network. This isn't your average SWIFT transaction. We're talking real-time, 24/7 cross-border settlement in 2 minutes or less. That's the power of removing intermediaries and replacing them with JP Morgan's blockchain rails. Now ask yourself this. If Iraq is already working with JP Morgan for payments to China, and Iraq's central bank is pushing e-wallets and digital infrastructure, how long until Kinexys or a similar system gets integrated into Iraq's financial architecture? And here's where things get wild. While everyone's watching for rate changes or currency redenomination, JP Morgan just revealed their $10 billion bet on frontier technologies, including quantum computing. They're calling it their Security and Resiliency Initiative, and it's part of a broader $1.5 trillion long-term vision for global finance. Why quantum? Because the future of payments, especially cross-border and digital wallet systems, requires quantum-proof encryption and real-time risk modeling. JP Morgan isn't just building banking systems. They're building systems that can survive a post-quantum world. Let that sink in. Iraq is digitizing. JP Morgan is building. And quantum technology is the security layer underneath it all. Now get this. The same article recommending JP Morgan also names Amazon as a top stock pick, and not because of shopping. Amazon Web Services is powering the quantum revolution through AWS Breakit, offering chips like Ocelot, cat-qubit systems, and scalable access for quantum developers. Translation: Iraq's upcoming national data center, planned by the central bank, might one day tap into the very same infrastructure JP Morgan is building with Amazon. Retail investors in the US and local Iraqi investors need to pay close attention, because while the masses chase rumors, this is where the real smart money is flowing. Imagine if Iraq became one of the first emerging markets to fully leapfrog into digital wallet adoption, blockchain-powered settlements, and quantum-grade security, all backed by JP Morgan and integrated with AWS-level scalability. The same country once known for conflict could become the blueprint for digital finance in the Middle East. Now here's the challenge. Most people don't see this coming. They're watching the currency, but not the rails beneath it. So I want to hear from you. Do you think Iraq will adopt Kinexys or similar systems? Do you believe quantum security will become a requirement for banking in the next 5 to 10 years? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll do a full follow-up video based on what you say. Let's break it down one last time. JP Morgan's been building Iraq's payment system since 2003. CBI now supports digital wallet transfers and plans a digital currency. QMB just adopted Kinexys, a JPM blockchain network for instant USD payments. JP Morgan is investing $10 billion in quantum computing for future-proof security. Amazon's AWS is the cloud partner behind much of this. and Iraq is quietly becoming a digital finance testbed for the entire region. If you're a retail investor, especially someone in crypto, fintech, or frontier markets, don't sleep on this. Subscribe, share, and click the bell so you don't miss the next update. I'm Amira Blake, and you've just seen what they didn't want you to piece together. This is not financial advice, and I am not an insider or financial professional. This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only. Do your own research and invest responsibly.